Alright, Shalom Akim. Before I get started with the lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Arakakudash. Of course, as always, double honors to our apostles and elders, never well a great millstone. And also Shalom to all you sincere Akim, preaching this word in all truth and in sincerity. So what you see here is it's an eagle, alright? And we know that the eagle, us in the know that the eagle is Esau's mascot, alright? It's a bird or an animal that Esau uses to represent himself, because the eagle is the highest flying predator, okay? And a predator, is something that strikes, okay, something that we should say has no prey, okay? In other words, the predator doesn't have anything to fear, okay? It's lucky about the background noise if you hear it. I guess children are out playing, but going back to this eagle, if you look at it, the one on the top right says Edom. And the land of Edom, Mount Seir, had a lot of these artifacts, a lot of these animals carved into the walls. You see America on the left, Rome on the bottom left, and then Nazi Germany on the bottom right. Okay. So it's used to represent him. Alright, this is Obadiah 1 and 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith Yahweh. So this man Esau, which is a so-called white man, the devil, the evil twin brother of Jacob, since he went into outer space, from that moment, he sent his space stations up there, shot satellites up there. From those moments, from that time, that's when the Lord started to deteriorate his kingdom, okay? And now this man, he's on his way out. Alright, we're living at we're on the last toes of this devil. You get this in the book of Obadiah. The book of Esdras. This is 2 Esdras chapter 6 and verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? So when is going to be the end of this rulership, of this system, of this kingdom? And when is going to be the beginning of the next rulership, of the next kingdom? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born. I'm going to read that again. It's lucky I was interrupted. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac when Jacob and Esau were born of him. Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So Esau, the so-called white man, he is the end of this age. He is the end of this world. Okay, this system, this empire, this age is going to go down in flames, man. It's going to go down with destruction. Okay? He is the end of this age. And everything that you see that was created in this age, whether it deals with the technology, it deals with the architecture, all of it's going to be done away with. Okay? It says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So who's going to rule the world next is the Israelites, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Now this is something I had seen, which is super spiritual. I had seen, last night or this morning before I went to sleep. And it says unbelievable, bald eagle, cannibalism. And it's super spiritual. Because we read that Esau, his mascot, or the way he represents himself, is through this bird, through this predator. One more time. So you seen it was an eagle killing another eagle, eating another eagle. And that's exactly how Esau's rulership is going to cease. Okay, this is Revelation 11:14. It says, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. So World War II came and went, and World War II was a war of Edomites fighting against other Edomites. It says, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. And the third woe is the next world war. Okay. The next world war is going to be nothing like we've ever seen or heard of, have account of. Because these Edomites have advanced in technology. You know, after World War II, you had a war that was almost fought between America and Russia, roughly 40 years after World War II. And it was known as a Cold War, which was an arms race. And Russia and America have been, creating, different super weapons, if you will. They got some very powerful nukes. They got, these different rifles, different missiles, grenades, different pistols, different radars, satellites. Now they have what you call, now they have, I think you call them strategic missiles. strategic missile defense systems that Russia created, like the S-300, S-400s, S-500. I believe now they got like a S-700, or they've made advances. So this is going to surpass what the world has talked about, according to World War I and World War II. World War III is going to be some heavy shit. Okay. And it's going to be, these Edomites killing one another, man. This is Revelation 7:16. It says, "And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore." And the whore is referring to America. It's a whore because America is in bed with these other nations when it comes to trade, world policy, so-called keeping peace in the world, the way it controls the world. It's in bed with these other nations. You got the United Nations, and that's supposed to be a mass military that goes around keeping the peace. But who's the head of that big alliance? It's Esau. Okay, I believe you got four heads that control the UN, and one of them, of course, first and foremost, is America. Then you got China. Then you got Germany. And I believe the last one is Britain. But those Edomites, they're working towards the same goal as of right now. But something soon is going to change all that, to where these other nations, the beast, which is NATO and the EU, is going to start to despise America. And you see that now. See with all the stuff that was going on with Trump and the stuff he was trying to do in the world to cause chaos. And you had different countries criticizing him, saying he was a madman. That already started that separation. And whoever is in office next, whether Trump stays or Biden goes in, they're going to cause more and more tension between NATO and the EU, between Slovakia, the beast and the whore, which the whore is America, and the beast, like I said before, is NATO and the EU. And eventually, I'm going to read, "And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast," those 10 horns are those 10 countries. Now there's more than 10, but the original 10 countries, I'm going to get that as well. Alright, so here you see it. It says, "The beast with 7 heads and 10 horns is NATO." Now those 7 heads is Germania Major, the Romans, which is Rome, French, which is France, Spain, which is the Spanish, Germania Minor, the British, which is where the UK, and the Greeks, which is Greece. And over time, it added more. Okay. Those are the 7 heads. And you can see on top of the beast is America, the whore. Now it goes into the 10 horns. The 10 horns is Belgium, Denmark, France, Italy, Luxembourg, Netherlands, Greece, Spain and Portugal, England and Ireland, and West Germany. Now they added more course, you see here NATO. You got Greece, Italy, Spain, France, West Germany, United Kingdom, Portugal, Belgium, Netherlands, Luxembourg, Canada, Norway, Denmark, Iceland, Turkey, United States, Poland, Hungary, and the Czech Republic. It says these nations make up NATO, which is the beast. So it says, these shall hate the whore, and make her desolate, and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. Ultimately, these nations are going to shoot bombs on America. And just like you've seen that eagle, which I'm going to close the video with, the eagles are going to strike the other eagle, the whore, okay, which is America. That's how this kingdom is ultimately going to be done away with. So I'm going to close it with this. So with that, all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, B'Shem Harakakudash. Of course, as always, double honors to our apostles and elders that rule well at Great Millstone. And shalom to the elect.